Hey guys, welcome to our review of Kamen Rider 01, episode 25. As always, I'm your host of Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
The Cinder Blaze.
And Makotoa.
But dudes, welcome back to Toku Week Day 4. It's going a lot slower than I thought it would, but, you know, we're doing it. We'll talk more about that at the end of the video, but today we're going to be reviewing episode 25. Like I said, we watched it yesterday so that you guys could comment on it, and we'll talk about them at the end of the review as well. But as for our thoughts, it was for a clip show, for a clip episode, it was pretty decent. If you're looking at it under that lens, I think it did all right. What do you guys think? Yeah?
Because we've definitely had like worse clip episodes, but then again, like it's still trying to do something different this episode. Like it's still trying to like move on and continue the plot, which is pretty,
I mean, this is a
weird
kind
for an
of
episode.
like, yeah, we had the return of Jin, right? So that was a very, I guess, important plot point that you can't really skip this episode in order to get.
Yeah, exactly. Like it made itself important, and on top of that, like it's clip shows or clip episodes that usually you do for budget, but I would really like to see like, oh hey, maybe instead of one whole big clip episode, just slice it up into two halves, half of it clips, half of it a good episode, like split your budget, you know what I mean? And I think this did that pretty effectively.
Interesting.
And like, it was easy to gloss over all the stuff we already knew, but they really hit home on some of the important character interactions. Now, I say important, I just meant the most entertaining. We got Vulcan hanging out with Aruto, which is always a good time. And then Valkyrie sort of just shows up with Thouser. Thouser's being a piece of shit. It's everyone doing their character this episode to give you a baseline of what these guys are.
Yeah. I honestly forgot about the whole Jin subplot because I was just like totally out of it.
I mean, his entire like inclusion in at least the first half of the episode was spreading his wings and preparing for a force twice. He opened his wings twice for like,
I don't know. I feel like it was just the same type of shot or whatever. It wasn't the same exact shot, but you know how it is when they've got like a commercial break and you go at the end of the commercial break, they do a scene, and then at the beginning of when the commercial break is over, they do the same scene to just kind of like get you back into it.
It wasn't even that. Yeah. It was like when we were getting into like right before the opening, he opens his wings. A few scenes later, and then like halfway through the episode, you see whoosh, again. I don't know.
He was up on that roof for a while.
He was.
I mean, it was
standing there.
Maybe he was learning how to fly. He didn't know.
That is all he did in the first half of the series. Like, just fly around and just not die.
He's reborn now.
Yeah, he even freaking not Jin, the other dude. Hirobi tried to give him his gun back, but he was like, I don't need this anymore.
Well, he returned one of the bullets. Ball it!
Yeah, I felt like they were just hyping up the surprise a little bit too much, but it is a kids show, so I'm not gonna like be critiquing it too hard. I just kind of wish that like they didn't spend that much time on it. Like we knew he was coming back, but the thing is, like, there was so little going on in the series. Like, weirdly enough, like a lot of like important things have happened, but it's coming at like a relatively slow pace. Mostly because we're like dicking around for most of the episode and got like one or two like things that happen, and they kind of like quickly subside. So it just
Well,
kind of feels like at least for me, because we're stuck in like that whole Thouser buyout arc,
mhm.
that nothing like the pace of the show just kind of like mellowed out, like incredibly so. And then when Jin's like kind of coming back, it's not like when Pallid decides to turn in the middle of Dan's whole like stuff or Dan's whole plot. Like it's like, oh, this is happening, and then boom, this happens, and then we're kind of like all jumbled up, and we have to deal with this guy now. It's more like, well, Fowler's taking his damn time, and then like he shows up, and it's like, cool. I guess we needed someone to show up before we like snooze to death, and it just didn't feel like as impactful. I feel like the most shocking thing about him coming back was his outfit change into like a regular business suit. And I'm just like, I can't recognize him without like the
it's so hard to recognize
hoodie.
him.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, and like
he's like, I've evolved, and he's like, I've got ears now, right?
I think Alex, he said it. He has a job now.
He has a job.
That was my favorite thing the whole time.
Yeah, and he upgraded his
in that scene.
Go watch our reactions in the watch along.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
And he upgraded to his AirPods. Like
he can't hear.
There's a bunch of ridiculous things kind of going on with his character design. Like I like it, but it's just kind of funny.
What was that twist where like the de facto like scientist looking human gear was like, haha, I rebuilt him.
Oh, I mean, he was being controlled or something.
But here's the thing. I was like, wait, how does that make sense? If he rebuilt you because you were dead, how did he control you if he was dead?
If his subconscious is down, or like whatever program, Jin or Hirobi, I don't know his name. This guy. If this guy was downloaded into the Ark, and the Ark connects to all human gear, he probably could have uploaded himself into like the smartest human gear, used his smart.
It doesn't sound like a Jin move.
Well, I mean, this guy has a job now, so
Wait.
you don't know too much about this Jin.
Wait, Jin has been doing that for a while, right? Like controlling the human gear through like metsubojinrai.net, and now he's probably doing it through a similar method.
But I didn't like that they didn't really explain it. Like, I was controlling him, and he rebuilt me.
Yeah.
What?
Personally,
what?
What do you mean? What? They're robots.
I don't care. I need like at least somebody to tell me that his like consciousness was uploaded or something.
USB ports on their headphones. Like it was making some like sparkly thing, I think. And
Dude, it's fine. They're robots.
Tell us in the comments if you guys are fine with this.
Sure. They're robots. I don't know why you have an issue with this.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you know what? There was a character I did appreciate the return of. The Butt. It had been a while since we'd seen Butt. Yeah.
Speaking of Butt, Yaiba's character is just... My favorite moment of this episode was honestly when Fua gave her that look, when she's just kind of like standing around the car, like is she like you have something to do or is it what? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm the assistant character. Let me go walk a little bit closer. Oh wait, something's happening. I guess I can just chill back here. Like, like it's kind of like it's like visibly infuriating Fua how useless she is in this series.
Like this episode it felt like it was supposed to be some sort of a microcosm of what the show is about. Like for some reason this basically, if you haven't been keeping up, this is gonna catch you up. That's the kind of episode this is. And considering she hasn't really factored into the show too much recently, it's very in character right now. Which sucks, but what do you do? I'm not writing the show. Yeah. Guys, did you have anything else before we move into the comments? And I don't forget about the comments this time.
No, I'm good.
Right, cool. The actual plot of this episode was short because of the lack of content, since it was a clip show.
Yeah, Yeah.
episode.
It was really funny when like 01 and Vulcan sort of just yelled their characters at each other. But yeah. Oh boy. Is this correct? This is for the review. Wow. Yuki Miyazaki is certainly giving Double the Unknown a run for his money. From Yuki,
Better go catch it.
We have this episode is basically a recap episode with some new world building sprinkled into it. And with a returning character Jin also enter the fray than the original 01 driver. Kind of surprised that Aruto knows about this. I like how Jin literally standing on the rooftop just to block Izu from contacting Zaya and buy some time to fabricate the trick using Hagase bot to make sure none of the character became suspicious to him, although Izu caught a glimpse on the human gear knowledge about the satellite arc. Also, this might be the reason why Jin is being revived again. Don't know how he do it, but maybe it will get explained in the future. Who knows? Guy proceeded to continue his goal to TOB Hiden by going to the fire department, and will be continuing it on the next episode, only briefly be stopped by Aruto and gang to question him about Hirobi whereabouts. And also, this episode kind of strike me on the ideology of every Kamen Rider. For example, Fua didn't want to become Zaya Tools. Aruto want to make Huma gear and human live together. Guy want to sell weapon, I guess. And Hirobi want humanity to extinct. Now Jin want Huma gear to be free from human. Overall, very okay episode since it just a recap with a little bit of world building. Also, that Burning Falcon suit looks so sick. Love the red they used on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pink looked terrible, to be honest, and like red definitely fits the Falcon theme. However, it is also a very overused theme, so they probably wanted to mix up a little bit.
I do not understand why they didn't go with a phoenix instead of a falcon. Because
I assumed it was a phoenix form when he got revived. Like,
yeah, you assume that. That would make sense, but no, it's just Falcon again. If we got a phoenix rising from the ashes, that would have made tons more sense. But also, yeah,
we've got 3 comments. Why don't each of us read one?
No, because I don't have it up,
bro.
Wait, we only got 2.
We got 3, didn't we?
We got 3.
Oh, never mind. That's for the Re-Soldier.
Yeah.
Never mind. Rip.
Easy.
Zoo. But yeah, on the subject of the next episode, I'm a little sad we're moving back into that tournament arc.
It's not even a tournament arc. It's
yeah,
something entirely different.
Something like that. All right, Double the Unknown. It's the halfway point, so this clip show makes sense. Okay, I'm seeing why now. Okay, it is the halfway. I did not realize that. Jin's return was especially cool and made for the perfect amount of content in this recap episode. By the way, the hooded figure's identity was revealed the same day this episode aired in a trailer for the Project Bowser miniseries, which includes elements from... which included with the 01 Blu-ray installments. The character is obviously... Well, I'm not going to continue on with that one. Hope the rest of the comment was really good. I don't want to be spoiled on stuff. Yeah, guys!
I think this is the perfect amount of content for us to end on.
Absolutely, guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, it's Toku Week. We genuinely did plan on having more content instead of just spreading out our weeklies to half of the week. It just sort of happened this way. Kira Major was supposed to happen also, but it didn't, so we're just gonna throw that in tomorrow. I don't know which movie I'm gonna put up. It's either gonna be the team up movie or it's gonna be the Ryu Soldier movie. I'll probably put the team up movie and then the Ryu Soldier movie. So that would be the next 2 days, and then after that, I think we're good to go on our full series review. So make sure, like I said, get your comments in on our final episode review so we can talk about your comments in the full series review. So that was the episode that went up for the final episode of Ryu Soldier. Just making sure you guys know so you can get your comments in. It's very important. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
Later.
Huh.
Okay, so I think I forgot to do this yesterday, but there was like a shit ton of like funny screen caps from Ryu Soldier that I really wanted to share, but I forgot that I had them.